Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm here with Baby Alive Sweet Tears, and today I'm going to show you how I make this dress. Now some of you have already seen a video on how I made this dress a long time ago, and this video is a little bit different just because on the last video I used a stretchy material and I was able to fold down my raw edges and sew them. This material is not stretchy, so on this video I will show you how to make the same dress but use a lining underneath, sew a lining, so you get a nice clean finish neckline and armholes here. So let's get started with the things you will need. You will need your pattern pieces, and I will make these available in the description box below. You're going to need a washable marker, scissors, measuring tape, sewing pins, needle, thread, or a sewing machine. And then I'm gonna be using this fabric. I have 3 different types of fabric. This one's going to be for my skirt portion of the dress. This is for my lining, and then I'm using these old jeans for the bodice. So let's get started. So I've already cut my pattern pieces onto my fabrics, and here's my lining and here's my main piece. Now I'm going to take my main piece and put the back piece and the front piece together. I'm going to go ahead and pin it, and I'm putting them right sides together. And I'm going to do the same thing for the lining. Then I'm going to take it to my sewing machine and sew a straight stitch right on the shoulders on both pieces here. So I'll be right back. Alright, so here's what I have, and I went ahead and opened my seams and ironed them flat. Now I'm going to put the right sides of my pieces together, just like so, and I'm going to pin. Okay, now that I have everything pinned, I'm going to go ahead and take it to my sewing machine, and on the back piece I'm going to go ahead and start here, sew all around to the other side of the back and the neck, and then I'm going to sew my arm piece here, the arm space, from there all the way to there, leaving the bottoms alone. So I'm going to go ahead and take that to my sewing machine, and I'll be right back. Okay, so here's what it looks like. As you can see, I sewed from the back around the neck all the way to the other side, and same thing for the armholes. And as you can tell, my thing didn't sew right, but I'm not going to worry about that. And I left the bottom pieces open. Now I'm going to go ahead and take my scissors here and clip the curves here. Okay, once I have that and I've clipped the curves, now I'm ready to turn it right side out. So I'm going to take it here from the bottom and start turning it around here out. Okay, so I got one side out. Now I'm going to work on getting this side out. So I'll go ahead and flip that over. Okay, so here's what it looks like after I turned it right side out, and I went ahead and did a top stitch all on the armholes and around the neck and back here. Now I'm ready to sew this part to make the armholes. So I'm going to go ahead and pin that. And I'm going to take it to my sewing machine and sew from there all the way down. Alright, so here's what I have after I close the armholes here, and here's from the front. Now I'm going to set this piece aside and I'm going to work on the skirt piece of my dress here. And I already cut my piece out, and my piece measures 22 by 5, and I've already serged the bottom here, and I'm going to go ahead and fold it up and then sew it all across. And then I'm gonna go also on my sewing machine, I'm gonna go ahead and use my longest stitch here to gather the fabric as well so it can fit onto my bodice. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that. Okay, so I went ahead and did the basting stitch up here, and I also did the serging and the folded on both of my sides here. So now I'm ready to pull and gather my fabric here. So I'm gonna start gathering. Okay, now once I have this gathered, I'm going to go ahead and bring my bodice back here, and I'm going to go ahead and pin it to the bottom here. I'll start on one side. Okay, so here's what I have, and I try to spread it out as even as I possibly can. I'm not going to worry about if it's not. If you want to, before you gather it, you can fold it in half and find the middle of it, and then find the middle of the bodice, and then spread it out that way. But I'm not going to do that. I'm just going to go ahead and take it to my sewing machine and sew. Okay guys, so here it is. I've already sewn the dress down, and if you guys want, you guys can top stitch right here. I didn't do that just because this fabric's really thick as it is, and I don't want to break my sewing needle, so I'm just gonna leave it as is. I did go ahead and serge the edges here to keep them from fraying, and I've already attached my Velcro on here, and as you can see, I attached this Velcro on the side and not on the inside like I did here, but it's hanging out of the dress. And the reason I did that's because when I tried it on the doll I wanted this dress for, it was really snug. It wasn't fitting her right. And this way, instead of it closing and making it tighter, this gives me a little bit of room to get it onto her. And I will go ahead and bring that doll out so I can show you what it looks like on her. Okay, so this is the doll that I originally wanted this dress for, and as you can see in the back, the way I put the Velcro, it barely closes on her. If I had put the Velcro on the inside over here, or on the outside I should say, right on the dress, it wouldn't close at all. As you can see, it's just barely it closes. But this dress does fit on the smaller dolls, so I wouldn't make this dress if you have anything bigger than the Sweet Tears doll, like the Snack and Sarah, it will not fit, or the bigger doll is a 17-inch doll. So this one's more for like a 12 to 14-inch doll, and I will show you what it looks like on the smaller Baby Alive. Okay, so here I am with a smaller Baby Alive, and on this one it fits perfect. I can even, if I wanted to, I could have put the Velcro in over here if I wanted to, because it would have fit her perfectly. So here it is on the smallers, and then I wanted to show you my twin, my boy and my girl. I had extra material, so I made some shorts for Snack and Luke here, and a shirt with a little pocket of the same material, and his twin sister, Snack and Lily. I made a dress, and I made a little flower out of the same material that I had. So that's it. Thank you guys for watching.